Hello and welcome to PlayStation Grenade. Today we continue into the world of myths and folklore in Fortnite Chapter 2. Because you and I, my friend, are myth chasers. If you have a myth you'd like us to test out, write it down in the comments below. It can be serious or it can be completely ridiculous. We have a few ridiculous ones today. So if you've slapped Code Adamaru in the item shop and eaten all your Halloween haul, let's do this. As Halloween has just passed, let's look at a few myths brought to us by the undead, starting with that central island. Here's our first myth from Epic and Bacon, who says, can you get zombies in a boat and drive them around? Straight off the battle bus and let's go down and grab a boat. Let's see if we can get a husk on this speedboat. The first plan was to drop one of the undead onto the boat using a ramp from above, but these husks are trained to break ramps instead of climb them. It took us a little time, but our next plan looks promising. To phase the boat under the tile in the river, and then when a zombie got close enough, we'd edit or destroy the tile. And check this out, the zombie is now on the boat. Yes, he's technically donkey punching me in the back of the head, but at the moment he's there. So now it's time for the moment of truth. Can we take this bad boy for a ride? Go, go, go! No. Damn, no. We tried this a few times, but sadly the zombies can only hover above the boat, and when the boat finally moves away, the zombie touches the water, and then they go back to being dead again. Or undead. You know what I mean. Anyway, myth busted!
Nope.
Sticking with those freaks, the next myth is from Pika Hero 12, who asks, can you get a zombie off the island? Well, mission accepted, my friend. So the boat failed, but what about a bridge? Let's do this. It looks damn promising. Is it possible? Will they get all the way to the other side? Or will there be an invisible barrier which kills them before they reach it to the other side? Wow, who'd have thunk that? The zombies are no longer stranded, so we took them for a day out around the town. Whilst out and about, I was able to try out 3 more myths. What happens when an island husk meets a soccer zombie? Will they fight or team up? Well, let's check it out. They team up and attack players. Pretty cool combo. Next, what happens when a husk walks into a campfire? Are you ready for this epic gamer moment? Well, it's lackluster as hell. The zombie walks straight through it like it isn't even there. Rip the dream. And during our day away with Harry the Husk, we met 2 more zombie soccer players. Perfect time to test another myth. What happens when a soccer zombie touches water? A simple test, my friends. This happens. They don't even need to get close to most rivers. They explode from sheer excitement. Oh, that day with Harry was epic. We frolicked all game and died in each other's arms. You will never be forgotten, Harry the Husk. It was a lovely day. Okay, back to the myths. Here's one I wanted to test out. What happens when a pumpkin launcher rocket hits another pumpkin launcher rocket? Let's try this. Here we go, and oh well, that's anticlimactic. The rockets completely ignore one another and phase through, so we took this myth to the next level. What happens when 2 players rocket ride into each other? A simple test which took us far too long because we're a bunch of bots. But the replay theatre doesn't help either because it glitches out. But here it is. As the 2 rockets hit one another, the players are simply pushed aside and simply fall off the rockets. So all that hard work for pretty much nothing. But you gotta admit, it looks badass watching someone rocket ride on a damn pumpkin. While we are here, we can test one more myth. This comes from Jamie XX, who says, is it possible to rocket ride and jump to another rocket? So he wants us to stand on one rocket and attempt to get on another one, right? Seems pretty hard, but luckily, before we even tried this myth, this happened. Whilst rocket riding towards another rocket rider, somehow the second rocket took control of the situation. Check it. It's confusing, isn't it? But technically, myth confirmed. But now I challenge you guys. Can you attempt to do this better than us? Double rocket ride. Start on one rocket and jump to another. If you manage this, please upload a video to YouTube and DM me on Twitter. My handle is AdamGrenade and my DMs are always open. Last week, I asked you to try 2 myths. The first was to climb all the way to the top of Yeet Mountain in a boat. And oh my word, you guys absolutely bossed this! So many of you replied with texts and screenshots. But here's a group of legends who uploaded a clip to YouTube. You guys are officially grenade myth chasers. Bravo! I'm going to look into getting some enamel badges made for people who myth chase with us. A badge to represent you are a myth chaser. That could be good. I'll look into it. I'm getting sidetracked. Sorry, back to it. The second myth I asked you to check out is if you could throw a downed player onto a rocket. I thought it was impossible, but check this out. Damn impressive. Well played. The last person I saw rocket ride that well was... Now we have a super secret myth from a highly reputable source. This is going to be difficult. This is going to be game changing for everyone. Are you ready? A guy called Adamaru writes this. Is it possible to high five a person's butt? What a great question, Adamaru. We will try this for you. So, to do this, we need to have the unlocked emote in the battle pass. We then dropped into a custom game and found an enemy to down. Then, the moment of truth came. Can we use a two-person emote whilst carrying a downed enemy? And check this. This is beautiful. This is perfection. This is game changing. The only thing which could make this better are thick skins. So, Epic Games, we demand that Penny is released from the bunker. Now we wait patiently for your response. Okay, I'll move on from Thick Penny, I apologise. While trying this myth, we decided to try out this one from, what the hell name is that? XXXMOXXX. What kind of a name is that? Okay, internet, Zemo asks, can we yeet whilst on a zipline? Great question. To the ziplines we go! And here it is. Myth confirmed. Now these are good myths. GG community. We are on a roll. Let's go on to the next one, please. Strike Corvus writes, myth, can a supply drop land on a boat? Good question, my dude. Let's test this. If it can, then we can have movable cover and extra mats and supplies on demand. This could be huge. Here's my first attempt at catching a supply drop. As you can see, I'm a complete idiot. Don't worry though, attempt number 2 went far better. Myth confirmed, we've done it! The pallet has vanished, which represents a successful drop, so let's take this cube for a spin. Ah, damn it. Sadly, this is a fail. Just like the husks earlier, the supply drop only hovers above the boat until it moves out of the way. So sorry, Strike Corvus, we let you down. Okay, next myth. Have you seen the video of the player dolphin diving from the highest waterfall and falling to their death? There's actually a little Easter egg on the map right now, you can look at it, but we'll cover that in the next map update video. So that led me to thinking, can you survive a dolphin dive from the highest point onto hard ground? I know what you're thinking. Adam, you're insane. You've lost your mind. Well, to you I say, hold my beer. Myth confirmed, ladies. You can indeed survive a leap of faith from a waterfall onto hard ground. The physics on this one are literally hit and miss, but it looks like the timing of your jump is imperative. Just as you're leaving the waterfall, hit jump, and that's the key to survival. It works both from a standing jump and a mid-air dolphin dive too. You can literally roll through and remain unhurt. Epic gamer moment! If that doesn't make this video deserve a like, I don't know what will. And a little housekeeping from last week. I said it was not possible to rocket ride a boat's missiles and challenged you to prove me wrong. And you did prove me wrong. Here's a few examples of awesomeness. Also, I've tried this again since, and I still cannot do this. But the evidence is out there, so I admit defeat. And one other thing, I said it was possible to emote on ziplines, you all agreed, but I said it wasn't possible for all emotes to be used. And once again, you proved me wrong. The trick is, get close enough to trigger the zipline, but before you activate, start your emote. GG's on that one, fellow myth chasers. I have no problem with admitting when I'm wrong, so thank you very much. Okay, I think we've done enough myth chasing this week. Thanks for your time, and throw your myths in the comments below, and if you're on my Discord, I'll call on you to help me myth bust and myth confirm in future weeks. Oh, and if you're wondering why I've changed the name of this series, it's pretty simple. You guys told me in my first episode that I'm not as original as I thought I was, so I did some research, and you're right, there's at least 6 channels that have done myth busting way before me. So I've decided to distance myself from those people and change the name. So we are Myth Chasers from now on. I'm Adam from PlayStation Grenade. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for your time. See you soon.